Okay, I had one of those standing in the showers, dope slap moments when I realized I had danced around the best theme for the February 14th selections. I mean, I talked about the question of Jesus' identity. I talked about the fraudulent worship in Psalm 50 and the light revealing the gospel's truth as a problem for the God of this world for Paul. I danced around the bond of master and disciple. So let's nail down the obvious in this second dose of lectionary laxative. Identity, a key question, particularly in our time. There's so many calling themselves Christians who don't seem to get the gospel that it's gotten to the point where I call myself a Jesus follower rather than a Christian nowadays. So many Christians are eagerly pinning the label to themselves, but they clearly have little, if any, knowledge or interest or practice of Jesus' teachings. They simply call themselves Christians. And these are even Christian leaders, and you know who they all are. In the same way, the Taliban brandish their Muslim creds, as have Al-Qaeda and ISIS. I mean, Islam is simply a cloak, a tool in their quest to establish a backward, authoritarian, pseudo-religious political goal. They shame real, sincere Muslims. But let me say that again. Their quest is to establish a backward, authoritarian, pseudo-religious political goal. Does that sound familiar? Because it should. We saw the harvest of that radicalization on January 6th at our nation's capital. So in our scriptures, Elijah doggedly follows his master to the end, turning neither right nor left, nor being willing to be left behind, and receives the blessing that he seeks. The disciples on the mountaintop, they need to be told to shut up and listen to Jesus. Stop listening to the others and what they've been saying, because Jesus has the message, the good news of the kingdom of new life, justice, and peace. The trial in Psalm 50 is focused on those who go through the motions of worship and then practice and affirm injustice when they're done with worship. It's a false identity. The church in Corinth needs to stake its identity in Jesus, knowing that the God of this age, the sinful worldly powers, want this gospel silenced to keep out its light that would change the world and bring new life for all. So that's your second dose. Working on identity and what it means. Pushing past using your faith as a convenient tool, but making your identity with the Lord, His teachings, and His kingdom over and against the sinful worldly powers that afflict every age. Go, kick some ass for Jesus.